Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Railroads. Today's beverage is a very nice orange juice with juicy bits, very full of vitamin C, which is why I'm drinking it. Either way, welcome back to the game, where in the previous episode we were transporting some high value cargo and we got a lot of buyouts towards the early and mid part of the game. So I don't think there was a time previous to that we've bought out people as much as we did. We were very, very fortunate on that front. Either way, quite fun and interesting, and people seem to enjoy it. So we're going to try another map this time, back on the Great Britain map, and we're going to do another challenge. And this challenge is going to be, as we've done before, transport a particular type of cargo, but specifically we want to transport nitrates to a pharmaceutical place and then transport medicine to hospital. That's one of the things you can transport in the game, nitrates and medicine on this map anyway. Obviously for no particular reason at all. So, we're currently in Wrexham, and we have a textile factory here, which is not too bad at all. Up north we have Liverpool, and we've got, what else have we got? Nothing up further north there. Manchester, we have a couple of industries. We have a textile mill and a stockyard. Going over to Birmingham here, which is requesting ammunition and also wanting some ore for the power plant. Over here in Cheltenham, we've got a wharf factory. We have a hospital down in Bristol, and Cardiff actually has a chemical plant, so that turns nitrates, which is 1, 2, or 3 in a row, all the way on the left hand side here, and turns them into medicine. And there's another one there in Llandudno as well. So we got a couple of good places to go there. So let's go ahead and, well, do just that. So we're going to unpause it here. We're going to expand our sort of stock bits on the right. So we've got ourselves, Isambard, Kingdom Brunel, Jim Hill, and George Stevenson. And we're going to go from here over to here, and that'll be okay. And I guess we want to start buying that the chemical plant out straight away, because, well, as you may imagine, we're going to be going ahead and transporting a lot of this. So this is going to come down. It does say a bit of a grade there, so we'll change it to no grade. Place that in there, and this is going to supply not only nitrates, but also some wool, which means, actually, the best course of action at this stage would be to double track this thing all the way back to Wrexham. And the reason for that is, if I place in this here, we're going to get, obviously, the lines. I'm just going to make sure that they can go from one side to the other if need be, like that. And what I'm going to do is go here. I'm going to pick up 4 of each, go there, drop those off, go there, then clear, and then go back. So we're dropping off 2 of those, which means we're going to buy out the textile mill. So I don't think there's been a time previously. Actually, we're going to have to sell some of our stock here, and we'll speed the game a little bit. Yeah, so I don't think there's been a time previously where we've bought out that much stuff straight away. So we bought out the chemical plant, and we've bought out, or we're trying to buy out, the Wrexham textile mill, and then we'll be able to transport some textiles over to Liverpool. So that should be okay. Let me just go ahead and lay some track all the way to Liverpool, like so, and obviously put in a depot there. This will have some passengers and mail and 2 clothing. Go there, and then we'll just remove the clothing and bring back, well, nothing, and that should be fine. We do want to upgrade that to a station, then to a terminal, so we'll go to a station, and can't yet go to a terminal. Now it's at a terminal, and at I said Llandudno. It's not Llandudno. It's was it yeah, it's not loads of L's. It's that one there. Anyway, we'll go for station and then a terminal over here as well. No point in selling the last remaining bit of stock because, well, they just ain't. We ain't got enough there. And as you can see, we're now dropping some stuff off. So we've dropped the nitrates off at the chemical plant. Yes, lots of fume extractors, as you can quite clearly see. Lots of green bubbly stuff, something out of Evil Genius, and yeah, that's now working quite well. There was also, it popped up there for a second. We have another loco, that is the Stevenson 222. There you go, very nice. So this is heading off. I'm going to start picking up from the sheep pasture. And, well, it's going to be double track city. We're going to be double tracking and collecting the sheep from here and the sheep from here. Although the question is, do I want to triple track it and do the same thing? And have, say, Yeah, the same thing there. I think I do. I think we've been given a unique opportunity here, and that is to transport these goods from this location. Just going to sell some more stock here. And, oh, that's going to be so uphill. Is it steep uphill? It is a steep uphill. I don't think there's any loco in the world that could make that gradient. That is utterly ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, we've been given a very good opportunity here where we can transport the goods 3 and 3. Sorry, 4 and 4 to there, then to there, but we want to, from that one, ditch all of the nitrates and then clear it and then go back. So yeah, we've been given a very good opportunity because 3 of the 4 sheep farms are on the left-hand side. The only other sheep farm, I believe, is right over here on the other side. And, well, yeah, I know I said I was going to try and go for all of the transport, but the chances of that happening are slim to none. So we've got some clothing being produced in Wrexham. We've got some medicine being produced here, so that is good. I think what we want to do now is once again go for some more double tracky and double track all the way to... Actually, I probably don't need a double tracky to that end, do I? What I'll do instead is go to there and then to there, which is not ideal, but it'll have to do. And then from the middle here, this is going to come out and then over to the sheep farm. And instead of going the way we did previously, we're going to bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, close that. Oh, I said wait until full. We don't want to do that. Go to there, clear off this time the clear off this time the wool and then go back. Yeah, that should be fine. So that's now working. We have passengers and mail being transported from Wrexham to Liverpool, but not a huge amount, which is a bit of a shame. From Liverpool here, we do have this Wrexham mining company, so we could get that steel if we really wanted to. There's the Pullman's Palace car patent, which we have probably no great use for at this stage, but quite frankly, for the 60 that I've just paid for it, I'll take that all the way to the bank any day. So we need to get these supplies of medicine to the people who need it, and let's just go, well, it technically should be up north, but no, we're going to go down here and go to Bristol, because that's where we do have a hospital there, and it's a gentle downhill. It is then through the mountain here, and then over to Bristol with, I guess it will be a semi-accurate bridge, and then let's place that hospital there and get some medicine supplies sent. Gonna go there, wait until full, bring it down, clear the car. Can we bring passengers and mail back? There is no need to bring passengers and mail back because this is, it's still a village. It will, however, very quickly grow from a village. I'm fairly confident in that. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to edit the train going from Liverpool to Wrexham, because quite frankly it's too slow. Edit. Don't bring those. What I'll do instead is go double tracky like that. And I'm going to have from here, no, delete, there, fill up with clothes, wait until full, go there, come back with nout. For the moment, my plan is to get the steel mill. Okay, I might have messed this up actually. Oh no, it should be okay. My plan is to get the steel mill and bring the ore over there. Let's go to there. Put that in. The problem with that is that this is carrying... There's the 422 Iron Duke there. Okay, let's get this steel mill. I want to edit this. I want to delete the whole thing actually. I want the whole thing be deleted. George Stevenson has put a cheeky bid on there, so we'll chip in. Oh, I should have also bought the hospital as well. My mistake. I should have bought the hospital first. Let's put a bid on that as well then. So we're playing quite a tall build here. We're not going wide. We don't need to. Quite a tall build. This sheep farm, obviously we're bringing... We can't even transport all of the stuff. The scenes, the stuff just sitting there waiting to be picked up. Ludicrous. I've also messed up some of the routing for the tracking, but there you go. Anyway, so from this, I'm going to delete it. Just scrap the train. And create a new one. It's going to go from here. Wait until full on the coal. Go there. Clear it. Go down to... Oh, can it not get there? Oh, it can't. No, it can. It should be able to get there. No, it can't. Oh, we're going to have some problems. Right, I'm going to have to delete that. Going to have to then put that in. Oh, that's all messed up now. Delete that. No. No. Yes. That functions-ish. It's a big ish, but it works. Right. So, from here, collect all of the coal. Wait until full. Go to there. Clear it. Go to there. Clothing. Then go back to there. That is so inefficient. That is so inefficient. But, it's working. And it should function. Right, unlike myself at the moment. What else have we got to go for? We have got Manchester over there. We've got another coal mine over there. That's interesting. We can probably go ahead and probably get that coal. That's probably what I'm going to do. So from here then, we're going to come along up to the Manchester coal at the top here. And then to that, fill it up, wait until full. Go to there, clear the car, job done. That's now working. New navies make more steel a necessity. That's good for us. So where can we take this steel? We can take it down here to Cheltenham and then bring this stuff up to Birmingham. Oh, actually works out quite nice for us. So we're going to double track. We're going to buy out a bit more of our stock because obviously we're currently a bit low on that one. Is this like slow pace? Half speed, normal speed, double speed. No, it's just because of the time. It's December 1851, and obviously trains are not entirely that fast, necessarily. Right, okay. So, we've got the carloads of ore going from here, taking it to Liverpool, dropping stuff off, and then going to Wrexham to pick up this, to then come back. Half cost to build bridges. I will be placing some bridges and over here as well, so we'll do that. We'll buy that out. Oh, it looks like Brunel wants it. Don't really like that. No, Stevenson. Just buy a bit more of my own stock. And there we go. Right, so for the double track here, it's going to be expensive is what it's going to be. I'm going to try and skirt the corners here, which is going to be like downhills. Oh, that goes nice across, doesn't it? I'm just going to make it a brick one. Make it brick. There's brick. Yep. And then over to Cheltenham. Let's be gentle uphill. Big curve there, but that's not too much of a problem because I can spur off that to then go to Birmingham. There. Then straight. Okay, so that's now in. This is good. So that now works, hopefully. I think I'm going to change this ore train as well. I think I'm just going to just have that as the only one. Because otherwise, it's a faff, because it has to go through this section here and just put another train on. Is that worth it? Oh, this now is also producing some passengers and mail. So I'm going to edit this car, and I'm going to bring passengers and mail back from Bristol. There's no reason not to, really, other than the speed. So, what we're going to do is place this in here, build a buy out the war factory, get this upgraded to a station, then a terminal. Don't have enough money yet. Can't believe how many industries we're buying out. The 060 DX goods. That's not going to turn very well. So we got that anyway. That's fine. Strong storms smash up chemical plants. Nitrate demand has increased. That means the price of nitrates has gone up. And what is it that we've got money in? That's right. Nitrates. Right, so we're going to Birmingham here. There's actually going to be a preemptive double track. Let's place that in here. That's going to switch to there. Then switch to the other side, just so they can switch across if need be. This is going to do the same thing from here. Oh, no. Nope. It's all kinds of messed up. Hang on. Let's see if I can fix that. Can you fix it? Gonna have to spin the camera around, aren't we? Nope. Gonna have to delete parts of the railway, aren't we? Oh my good grief. This is a lot of messing to fix this. Right, that's in. That's in. Right, finally. Good. Right, spin back around, so to the position 1 default option. And then... I don't even know where to go from this one. Nah, that'll do. Right, okay, so the reason I've done all that is so I can bring passengers and mail, like that, back and forward. And then from here... I'm going to wait until it drops off all these bobbins. There's loads of bobbins on the back, which look cool. I'm going to upgrade that to a better loco, and then change the route. Delete that. Delete that. It's going to take the ore to there and bring it back. That's all it's going to do. And then I want another loco. That's going to be from here. It's going to pick up all the t-shirts, go there, clear that, pick up all of the ore, and then go to there. Oh, but that's going to require another connection. That's actually not actually too much of a problem, though, is it? If we go from here to there, that would now function. I don't know if this is the right way of doing it. Fill that up with clothing, go there, clear it, fill it up with ore, then go down to here, clear it, and now I could then pick up loads of arms, and then go to there, and then come back. Is that, however, massively inefficient? Yes. Is there a way I can fix it? Yes. And the way to do that is this. From here, connected up to there. Okay. And then from here, connected up to there. Now that might seem like an absolute mess, but it should be a full loop now. So from here, all the clothing in the world. Go there, clear it. All of the ore that we can carry. Go there, clear. All of the arms that we can carry. There. Clear. And just run back. Yeah. So it should go from here. It's building in Wrexham. We can see the train building. It's going to go up to Liverpool. Through this bit here. Through this. Down to Cheltenham. Then up to Birmingham. And then through this way back over. And that is probably one of the most convoluted things I've made in this game. It's probably just the virus talking. Right. Don't worry, that's not what they said. Okay, we've got here, which is... We could probably transport some more stuff from here. American beef invasion begins. That's not a war that I've ever read in history books. Bristol, we've got some passengers and mail that we could very easily transport. We have cheaper bridges. Actually, we probably don't have cheaper bridges now. I think that it's only a 10-year thing. Actually, no, everybody should have it now. Let me check. Go to patents then. Yes, public domain, so bridges are cheaper. But it's a public domain now, originally owned by ourselves, but it's public domain. Right, in terms of competition then, we're on 8,000... Well, call it 9,000. No, 9 million, even better. That's more money, that's more zeros. Yes, we've got 9 million. And that's okay with 80% of our stocks. Brunel is at 2.2 and owns none of their stock. However, their stock is still expensive. Jim Hill owns 30% of their company and is on 4.6 mil. And George Stevenson is just behind us on 8 million. Yeah, and they own 60% of their stock. That's why Brunel, that's why their stock was so expensive. Because actually, it's George that owns most of that. So it's, yeah. That's what's happened there. So as you can see now, what's happening here, we've got an auction for the half maintenance costs on all trains, and I will happily sell stock to buy this. This is one of the best things you can possibly get. That and the malleable rails patent is a really good one, so I'm just trying to, yep, get as much money as I can, which is hopefully what's going to happen there. The 422 Sterling is now in place. That's a passenger loco, which is very timely because my plan was to go from Birmingham over to Manchester and make another route. Good grief, that goes all kinds of vertical. And this is just going to be for passengers. That's all it was going to be. That was my intention, was not to really do anything else there. So that's gonna run quite nicely. So I'm just going to start buying out, sorry, some of the extra stock here. Here is the rails. Oh, actually, so this line here, the train is not actually taking that route. The one that I've made previously, it's actually gone through Wrexham to get over here. Interesting run. It will always take the most efficient way, so that's fine. And obviously lots of money, and we're making more money because of that. We obviously own the munitions factory, or war factory it's called in here, and yeah, it means that we're getting lots of cash that way. A new speed record, 46 miles an hour set. Excellent, that's what we want. So in terms of cash, we are 300,000. I want to get enough money to basically, I want to start buying out as much of the opponent's stock as possible. However, George, as you can see there, is very much coming in behind us. They're about to get more money than us, which is curious. Close game though, so far. There's I think it was a Peterborough stock thing. I really didn't want to spend any money on it. And we're making so much clothing that we really need to transport more. So there is us owning 40% of George Stevenson, which sets us in good stead there. Let's keep on buying out. I'm also, I think, going to upgrade my fleet. So we do need a better loco for this thing, and certainly for a lot of these. Although I may wait for the next upgrade, because we're using the original 35-year-old locos, which are just, yeah, they're not ideal, are they? I might wait until we get some more stuff going on. Yeah, we're just... George is creeping up there on 12.8 million. We're on 14.7. So we're a couple of mil off. It feels like we're about balanced. I know I've got more money than him, or more stock price, but yeah. He owns 80% of Brunel as well. So that's another 2.2. Well, 80% of that. So we're probably about the same when it comes to what we own and what we do. This clothing, it's just not going anywhere, is it? What's the loco that does that? That one? No. It's the Wrexham Birmingham one, isn't it? No. Wrexham Liverpool. What's this? A London stockyard. Oh, you can bid on that all you want. I'm not in. Yeah. No, not involved. That's not even in my wheelhouse. That thing. Straight away, I'm gone. Stuff's getting transported. There it is. There. Cotton Boom spells his ass for wool makers. Darn it! I've got money in that. Oh, it's this. Yeah. So it's taken so long, Wrexham, because it's having to go through all of this. Oh, there's the Birkenshaw's malleable rails patent. So that's 25% cheaper rails. So I'm gonna put some bids on that one. Looks like I'm gonna get it for not overly cheap, which is a shame, but we've got it anyway. We've got it. From Bristol, then there's a couple of places we haven't really exploited. It sounds horrible. Oh, we haven't exploited X town, but what I mean is we haven't went there and done anything. Nothing malicious here. And we're gonna head down over to Taunton here, and we're gonna go for fish. So we'll go for station, then a terminal, and then from here, this is gonna go right across the right across here, and then we're gonna fill that up with lots of tasty fishes. Wait until full, go there, and then do some pickling or whatever. Cannery. Yeah, cannery. Still a way of preserving. So, I'm going to keep bidding on this, as you may imagine, but looks like somebody else is coming in. But we do still have enough money to keep buying out different people. And we've got the cannery. Okay, good. It also means, I didn't check, but I knew that the other fisheries will be around because, well, it's the coast, and that's where they have to be. Specifically, we've got one here, and then the next one's like quite a ways away, if I'm honest, so it's near London. Yeah, it's over here. Hastings, there's 2 of them. That, oh, look at that. That originally had a line to it. You can see that where the track bed was. Where's that gone? I wonder what's happened there. I'm not too sure. Anyway, this is now obviously going to be carrying fish. Eventually, we will need to get it to where it needs to go, which is its food. So we're going to take it to Bristol because we can. Because we have the power of locomotion. And there's fish. Go there. Clear. Passengers and mail. It will shout at me for saying you're carrying stuff that you don't need to. Yep, that's correct. I am. I'm just waiting for... Eventually Taunton will become... It's currently a village, but hopefully it'll become a city sooner rather than later. Later? Later. Later. Ah, good grief. Okay, so we have a 422 Johnston Midland Spinner. That is a mixed cargo type. That might be the answer to our prayers. Not that I was actually asking permission or advice from a deity, but yeah, let's see what we've got going on there. Let's buy out our last bit of stock. Okay, so we own all of our company. We own 100% of our company, which is excellent. There's a Great Ahead tunneling shield patent. You guys can have that for all I care. I care not. So, let's go for here. It is mixed cargo, and quite frankly, it is just the best, but it's also very expensive. So let's bankrupt my company by upgrading all of them to this. Because some of these were the original ones 35, 40 years old. And there we go. And even with all that, I can still buy out the last of Jim Hill's stock. So, I own 100% of my stock, and that is now just went over 28 million. Brunel is really struggling on 2.5. I should point out, I didn't actually run through to see where our opponents are. We just set our challenge and just got on with it. We weren't too bothered about the opponents, and we've taken the entire west side of the countries that we're in. Interesting. Yes, so it's going to cost us 11 million to buy out Brunel. It's only going to cost us 4 million, or just under 5 million, should I say, for Jim Hill, and then 11 million for George Stevenson. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Well, things are on the way then. Things are working. Bristol's got a bit larger. Taunton's doing its stuff. Fisheries is still working. We may as well maybe spur off a bit and see what's going on here. Yeah, well, we'll get to the bottom of this. Let's go over to Salisbury here, which is quite large. And there we go. We'll get that upgraded to a station, then a terminal. Gonna go from there. Just gonna be a passengers and mail job. Nothing special here. Passengers and mail. Whoa, why can we not go there? Oh, because this isn't being upgraded. Station, then terminal. So that should be okay now. If you're not aware, the station can only carry... Why is that not in? Why are you not working? Delete. Bristol. It's only 3 wide, so it should still work. You can only have 4. And that's now working, yeah. You can only have 4 stations. Well, you can only have 1 station, but you get like the 4 lines in it. But it's if it's not a certain size, like a terminal, you can only have a little bit less. Okay, good. Oh, I just realised we can buy out and indeed liquidate a bit of Jim Hill. And there we go. Jim's gone. Jim is gone. So let's see how we're doing for transport. Passengers, we are industry leaders on 39%. Doesn't feel like we're industry leaders, but it is. Apparently, something that we are leading in. On 39%. Mail leading on 54%. Food, Jim Hill's on 41%, I'm on 12%. Doesn't surprise me, we've only just got into the food business, technically the canned fish business. Textiles, not a surprise, we are on 87%. For the textiles, we started with that anyway. Arms is a bit surprising that we are on 100% of that, but that's 60,000 generic units of currency for each carload of that. Jim Hill leading the livestock there, but it's not actually worth too much of 12. Fish, we're on 100%. Wool on 66%. Nitrates on 62%. Coal, and then medicine and steel. But sorry, I just have to jump out there because I could hear some bidding in the background and I didn't know what it was. It's the Baldwin's Sandbox patent, which gives us 25% traction on inclines. So I would like that since it's quite hilly over here in Wales. And indeed, everywhere else we're going. So we should get that for just over $250,000. Yeah, so surprisingly, we're not transporting all of the medical supplies, and I'm guessing that it's going to be to do with, where is that sheep farm? Was it over here somewhere? There it is there. And it's not taking it there. It was taking it in Norwich. Originally, Jim Hill was the one that was in charge of all of that. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, there's loads of arms you can see going to Birmingham. What I'm going to do is go for some cheeky double track here, all the way over to, I think we're going to head over to Nottingham here. And then obviously we'll get that placed in there and get that upgraded. That didn't place, did it not? It did not. Now it's placed. Get that upgraded. Station to a terminal. And then we're just going to get some passengers and mail. Standard procedure here. Back and forward. Job done. And then, looks like that was fish prices going up. But I'm not actually too concerned because my job at this stage is to go down and go to Peterborough. Over to Peterborough. Going to continue on. And we're going to head over to Norwich here. So straight over to Norwich like so. There is a new speed record, 54 miles an hour. Not too bad at all. So one there, that's fine. And then one in there. And what we're going to do is have passengers and mail service. So passengers, mail, over to there, over to there, over to there, and then job done. That's all it's going to do. It's just going to go back from, well, one city to the next to the next. That is the goal here. I'm going to buy out the industry, the chemical plant over here, which will be fine. I'm going to go and double track to there, bring this in and connect up that, so we can start bringing the nitrates. So that's another loco there, but I wasn't really too concerned. Wait until full on the nitrates, go there, clear the car for now. George Stevenson is looking to buy some stuff out, and there's a hospital in Lincoln apparently. Okay, it's possible that we can do something along those lines. What we'll do then is extend it to here, like that, and then do that, and then from here, what I'm going to do is come through that stockyard there, over to there. I'm going to buy out the hospital. And this I'm going to edit. Oh, look at that freight loco now. There we go. Oh, there's someone trying to bid on that. Looks like it was, well, it could only be George Stevenson. I've just realised that Brunel is being bought out by George Stevenson. Anyway, change. So we're going to go to the Norwich terminal. Going to fill up on medicine, go there and clear it and come back. Oh, why can't we go back? It's because we can't get back to the sheep farm? Is that the case? Oh, freight power on tight turns. We'll pick that up. I bet you I can fix this. There we go. Just going to increase this because I definitely want this. Increasing freight power and tight turns. Looks like they really don't want us to have it. I just realised our stock. It's nearly 53 million. Okay. Gonna head to this. Go there. Go to Norwich. Pick up all that. Go there. Job done. Big circle. Yeah, it's because I could have had them come back to Norwich and then up to there, but it would have been a bit of a faff on, and we didn't need to. And I've just realised that I can now actually just buy out and win the game. I didn't realise we had that much money. In buying out George Stevenson, we also own, inadvertently, Brunel, because they had all of that stock as well. So there you go. That's been a bit of railroads. And I would like to think that, if nothing else, by technicality, we are now carrying all the nitrates. Well, we have to, because the only other person that was in the nitrates business was Jim Hill. We liquidated those first, and now I've started transporting the nitrates from here over to Norwich, and now we're transporting the medicine up north to Lincoln. Job done. We're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of railroads. Hope you have enjoyed it. It's been an interesting one. We lucked out. Really did. Having Wrexham and this place that I can't pronounce. Clan Riddod? Well, there. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3 sheep farms. So that is... There's not many things in the game that produce two things. Yeah, what is it? The supplies. So nitrates and clothing. No, textiles or something. Yeah. It'll just be wool. It'll just be wool. Of course it'll be wool. Yeah, it's nitrates and wool. I'm trying to think if there is any other building in the game and industry that supplies 2. Either way, it's supplying 2 each, and they're maxing out on 12. You know, it's ridiculous. And, well, we exploited that to our advantage. Hence, you know, one big city is big. So we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of the game. If you like what you see, by all means, let me know in the comments. We'd like to hear any challenges, any comments you have, any goals or maps you would like to see, etc. And just general thoughts and feelings. People have been rediscovering the bit of railroads as of late and mentioning it in the comments. So nice to hear. Hope you have enjoyed it. Either way, thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments. Take care, and generic partings.